All right, so this is a video from I love serve I love serve live something like that with Rhino and Noah Boat, and I genuinely love these guys. So this is a video titled "Average Guy Finds Out What It's Like to Be a Hot Girl on Tinder." I've used Tinder before. It's not the best, but I can imagine given the over, you know, inflation of male attention to females, I can bet we're in for a surprise. So let's watch this together and let's react to it.
We're here with the man of the hour, Juan. What up, guys? For those of you who don't remember, Juan was in the other video that we had where it was hot girl finds out what it's like to be an average guy on Tinder. You were kind enough to join us. Could you describe currently your dating life?
Loki, it's not because I don't think I've gotten dating like
It's not you one, bro. Mine is also non-existent.
2 years or something.
Damn. Do you have the dating apps? What, like, are you on Tinder, Hinge, Bumble?
Me and my friends made different apps. All the accounts were for me. So,
Okay.
like, someone got Tinder, someone got Hinge. I got Bumble. We spent the night like making the profile, setting it up and everything. And then I think after like a week, I think only my friend that was using the Hinge account got one. It was one. We got one. But I think my friend on Tinder was like just hitting accept to everyone. So after like a few days, I was like, no, don't.
By the way, guys, you cannot do that. I've learned you cannot swipe right on every girl. I know you guys want to like increase the chances if you think about doing that, but that just fucks with the algorithm. And it doesn't increase the chances with attractive women. It just tells the algorithm, say, hey, this guy is not taken seriously. So you want serious dates on Tinder or these dating apps, you cannot swipe right on every girl,
Do that because I don't want
no matter how desperate you guys are.
just random anyone.
I'd be on there. I'd be like, that ain't a chick? But anyway.
But yeah, the one girl on Hinge, and then like we were texting or whatever. But I hate texting. Like I hate like texting people.
Mm-hmm.
So I told her I was like, hey, like I don't really like texting. Do you think like we could call on the phone or something? And then I got ghosted after that. And I was like, I told my
Damn.
friend what I did. She was like, well, maybe you should have just like said, can I get your number instead? I was like, damn, I probably should have said that.
But even then, micromanaging, like, hey, you said, hey, I don't like texting, let's call.
Yeah.
That is not a valid excuse for someone to be, get this guy out of here. He just asked to call.
She probably had like a lineup.
She had,
Yeah, it was awesome.
she had a lineup in
And that's the issue. That's the issue. And I think if men just understood that concept, that when a woman has multiple options, it's a case of if you slip, you slide. If you slip, you slide. Because naturally, I think what they want to do is to filter the options as best as possible. So of course, the guidelines will be as strict as hell. That's why you see all these ick lists and these ridiculous X everywhere. Is a way to filter options. If you think about it like a job resume, applying for a job, it's like a good company would get like 500 applications. Do you think if they're going to look at the application and see a grammatical error, they consider one person when they have 400 odd to consider? One grammatical error gone. Make the process easier. They're trying to find the process of elimination much easier. So if you really and truly, if you slip, you slide. So that's why you have to be so cautious because these icks are getting crazy by the day. And these icks are just a way to make the filtering process of the options for females much easier.
They just didn't like you, and that was it. Because if Michael B. Jordan says, I don't like texting, let's call,
Yeah.
she's calling within 30 seconds. Any girlfriends? You've never had a girlfriend? Or
I mean, I did for a while, but then
fizzled out? Who ended it?
oh, she did. She said she wanted to work on herself.
Oh my god, I feel for this guy because he seems very very cool. He seems very cool. Like I feel like we would have been real good friends in real life. So like the fact that that happened, I genuinely feel for it. And it's not because he's a guy, but if a girl went through the same thing, I feel sorry. I just think that cool people are not getting the props they deserve because I think people with character don't get props they deserve. Everything's just materialistic and physical. That being cool is just not as you know respected and valued as before.
Not to work on yourself, line.
It's an evil world we live in.
In a
It's an
nutshell,
evil world we live in.
for you out here.
Yeah, basically.
That was the fun part that we're gonna do. You obviously know that attractive women probably have easier dating lives. So I want you to maybe see what that would be like if you were an attractive girl, what your dating apps would look like if you were a cute girl.
Probably have like a full time job doing that, just dating.
Area. Let's see what she's into.
Oh, let me see what this girl looks like. So he's gonna pretend to be this hot girl on Tinder.
If you were an attractive girl. or
I
what
he's
your
gonna
dating apps
see
would
what the
look
difference
like if
is.
you were a cute girl.
Probably have like a full time job doing that, just dating.
Area.
All right. So based on this picture, I would say eight, right, or seven. Not my type, but somebody else's. But respectable eight.
Let's see what she's in school, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, what's she goes?
She goes to maybe like USC, Newtown. It could be Riverside. She's
They could have found a better looking girl, to be fair, but that's all right.
clearly right. It's so stupid on dating apps. You have to put your astrology signs. Cool. We should be good. Bet done.
By the way, for me, one of my ex is if on the first date you don't even know my last name. Worse, if I give you my nickname, or well, if you don't even know my last name and you ask me what is my date of birth or what's my zodiac sign, and you don't even know who I am, that's like a huge ick for me because like it's not a case of like if you believe it or not, that's fine. A girl can believe in zodiac signs, that's fine. But I hate it when they judge you based on the zodiac sign you supposed to be a part of. Like, bitch, I didn't sign my life to be a Taurus. Like, stop judging me from a Taurus point of view. Just because I was born in this month doesn't make me automatically have certain traits. Bitch, I would have been an asshole if I was born in December, January, March, October. I would have been an asshole. I'll be the same asshole no matter what month I was born in. So it's a judgment and the preconcepts that come with the zodiac sign beliefs that I really fucking hate. But if I got one believe in that, that's fine. That's fine. But don't judge me. Cause that's messed up.
So the funniest thing just happened. We're just looking up the dating preferences and the age range of the guys and everything, and the likes are already filing in right now. Juan was like, "Damn, already?" Because we're not even done setting up the profile, and he's already getting likes from dude. We even got to the video yet. Yeah, look, we haven't even done any of the power ups or nothing. It's all coming in because that was five.
So let me see. So they're setting up the dating app as a woman using her pictures we've seen. Steven, so they're getting people, men are already liking these photos, and she's not even finished setting up the app. Max, like, look in the background, maximum distance, my neighborhood, interest. I think as soon she hit in or he interested in men, all these likes came in. Never seen that before.
Six, and it's been 1 minute.
Yeah,
One
as
minute.
soon as we hit like preference to man than woman, it just automatically started coming in.
Yeah, her name is Cindy. The second he switched it to interested in males, boom, we just got seven.
That's
Another one.
wild.
So we already
That's
know, yes, women
wild.
get way more options for sexual partners, whatever, than men. I'm already surprised we haven't even started the experiment yet. Now I know why the girls be acting the way they do. They are on the
Yeah.
dating app, and this is why you don't get replies on dating apps, is because you have
Yeah.
100,000 men. That
Exactly.
I don't like his hat color. Ah.
Just went to
Exactly. And that's where these ridiculous icks come from. No, I'm gonna I follow up rule from somebody I follow on YouTube, and they said that as a guy, you never message first because you want well, I agree to a degree. I agree to a certain point. I don't really message first, but if time has passed, I probably then message. You know what I'm saying? But like I typically don't message first because you have to understand, even if you made a match with her, you're probably like one of 100 or one of 40 or what. Like, don't think you're special because you match.
the bathroom real quick before we did this, and I just got like eight.
Oh my, look at the.
I went to the bathroom in like 2 minutes.
That's wild. That's wild.
So Juan is about to leave. He already has how many matches do you have?
I got 28.
So he's got effectively 30 likes already on the profile. We haven't even finished the intro. But up the ante, I want you, Juan, to act like a complete spoiled brat. You can message as many as you want, but be as disrespectful, bratty, bitchy, moody as possible.
So be a feminist.
And let's see how the men respond. Is that cool with you? Can you be me?
Yeah, I could do that.
Perfect. All right, brother. Appreciate you coming by. Have fun.
All right.
Cindy.
Cindy.
All right, 3 days later.
So it's been a few days, and my facial hair is trying its best to grow back. Juan is here again. Yay! Everyone give it up for Juan. Please, I've been dying to hear about this. What happened with your profile?
Yeah, Cindy was getting all the guys. It was a matter of seconds. The likes just started coming in. Once we were done filming here, I went back home. Like the whole car ride, it was just like new hinge, like.
By the time you got home, how many likes?
That's crazy.
It's like I got one. for sure above one. I was just like,
194
You did send me a little
in 3 days. That's
and you
crazy.
all these matches and you hadn't even been home yet. You're getting all these matches. We wanted you to speak to these guys and be a total bitch. How did that go?
I kind of just picked the ones that gave me a comment because it was like kind of overwhelming to like pick from the ones that were like just likes because it was like what the fuck, you just liked it. So I kind of got into like the girl mindset. I was like, oh, let me pick from like this big ass list I can pick from, and I try to pick the ones with a comment. Someone like you're so beautiful. Some turned into like Shakespeare and that shit. To those I was like, okay, but what the do you bring to the table? That specific guy was like, well, I bring so much that even the question.
All right. So first of all, guys, if a girl asks you what you bring to the table, and then you just answer straight like that, you're fighting an uphill battle. So if a girl asks you what do you bring to the table, are you going to be like, oh, I bring so much to the table? You are fighting an uphill battle. Like the moment you answer, it's an act of submission, right? And that is in itself is an uphill battle, right? God, like, wow, that's crazy. These guys are so thirsty.
And was like, why would you ask me that? Or you said you're so beautiful. I was like, thanks, I guess.
Thanks, I guess.
Something,
Okay.
something like that. And then he was like, you're welcome. Pleasure is all mine. He said, would love to get better acquainted and share some positive energy in the future, saying, I'm intrigued.
All right. So guys, look at this, right? Look at this. One thing I always want to do is so remember, bear in mind. So one, this guy is pretending to be the girl on Hinge. It's not Tinder, it's Hinge. And what I want to like advise you guys to have matching volumes. This nigga has 2 lines in response to a 6 line message. Then he has 8 lines, and then all he just brings is 2 more lines. If she responding 2 lines, you respond in 2 lines. If she responding 6 lines, you can respond 6 lines. But just make sure you have matching volumes. Because this is, what's that word called? Simping. There we go. This is simping. And he's purposely, because like they said in the video, he's purposely doing this. But like, man, this is an uphill battle.
Being understated.
And then you said, cool, thanks, but what do you bring to the table?
He was on some Kanye shit. He was like, I'm the house that the table goes in. He's the house.
And then he said, I'm a quick
That's wrong.
Google search. I bring more than I could ever even try to explain over this. To ask such a question, it should be safe to assume you bring more than the tables than just looks, correct? And then you said,
I said, I gave it ick. You assume my looks is all I bring. Just saying. Because I want to give some more. I didn't even answer your question.
I just looked at this other one that you just said. Because you said, oh, shopping spree at Trader Joe's is a way to win you over. This guy says, ha ha ha, will you make us all the yummy things if I pay?
Oh my days. Oh my days. Guys, if you are going to message, don't offer to pay. If it doesn't cost, don't offer to pay overall, unless you have it like that. If you have it like that, do your thing. But like, I don't think you get the respect if you just offer to pay without it being like a natural flow to a conversation. I know this guy who's talking to one is responding to something to a prompt, and then the guy is saying, "Haha, you make us all the yummy things if I pay for it." I would never send that message. I would never send a message. I swear. And he responded, "Be fucking for real. You can cook us something while I watch." Maybe for the first time since I'm a good host and a gentleman. First of all, if you have to tell somebody you're a gentleman, whether like you're not, just want to say that. But you gotta be super nice and look hot. Deal. So cringe. So cringe. So cringe. Wow. And then, as long as you cook, then Juan said, as long as you cook something good, do you speak Spanish?
For it. Oh, I said, be fucking for real. I'm not gonna cook anything. Go ahead and make it while I watch it.
And he said, maybe for the first time since I'm a good host and a gentleman. But you gotta be super nice and look hot. Ha ha, deal.
And then most of them, well, when I texted them, when are you gonna take me out on a date? I'm hungry. They're like, right now, like today. It wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be busy today, maybe
Wow.
tomorrow, maybe in a couple days. It was like, no, I can do it today. Like, what are you trying to do?
It's interesting hearing about men are. Let's go. So let me get